For Comedy Hype News, I'm Jay Will. It's been close to 20 years since the premiere of One-on-One first aired on UPN. The show will star comedian Flex Alexander as a young ex-athlete father raising his daughter played by Kyla Pratt. The show will be loved for its comedy and its storyline showing a rare depiction of black fatherhood in entertainment. Just recently, Netflix would acquire the rights to stream the sitcom along with other black sitcom classics like Moesha, Girlfriends, The Parkers, and Half and Half. On Wednesday, to celebrate its Netflix premiere, the entire cast of One-on-One would reunite. Flex Alexander, Kyla Pratt, Robert Ri'chard, Cicely Sewell, and Kelly Perrine would join a group of fans in a Zoom chat to reflect and highlight some of their favorite moments on the show.
You had a couple of kissing episodes. Didn't you and Robert have a couple of kissing episodes?
Yeah, Robert kissed every other. Every other episode.
You notice like scene C.
Yes. Scene shirt off.
Take your shirt off, yeah. Oil down off. Over here in the back. Kissing.
You let it be in the chair like this. Robert, take your shirt off.
At one point in the Zoom, actor Robert Ri'chard would credit Flex as the original girl dad, which this year would become a viral saying in connection to the passing of Kobe Bryant.
I just want to make a point of telling everybody that Flex, you're the original girl dad.
Oh.
I was in an interview, I was like, Kobe kind of held that down, but I was like, Flex is the original daddy girl, right? You know what I mean? Is that right, Daddy? So I just wanted to point that out to everybody. I think that was like, kind of one of the best things that so often in our communities, we don't have that like active dad. And like the best thing on the show is like, listen, I want my daughter to grow up and know how to make choices right from wrong, but like I'm gonna steer her the right way as like an active father, and I'm gonna do it with just mad swag. So I think that like now when you're seeing everybody in like 2020 like trying to actively be a dad, they're just copying you. So I think that's like the best part of the show.
A lot of people didn't know that the story came from a teenage friend of mine who was a single dad coming up in Harlem. And it was a mixture of that and LL Cool J's Coca-Cola commercial. This friend of ours, he could never date, couldn't hang out, and we were hanging out, and we would laugh at him like, oh man, you can't go out, you got to stay home, you got a kid. And that's kind of really what birthed the thought of trying to do a show like that. But, it wasn't original because you had shows in the past that had fathers, but I wanted to do it in a current urban form because black fathers always get the knock for being deadbeat dads.
Before things would end, a fan would ask the cast how likely would a reboot happen, and Flex would then go on to confirm that he has written a script for a reboot and says everyone is on board in case it is decided that the show would come back. Without giving the storyline away, he hinted that Kyla's real life of now being a mother of two touches on the direction of where the reboot would go. Let's talk about it more in the comments below. So, would you watch a reboot of One-on-One? For more news and comedy, be sure to head over to comedyhype.com and follow us across all social media. For Comedy Hype News, I'm Jay Will.